Hi, this is Jacinta Peachey, who is one of the authors who's got a short story in the anthologies for the RWA this time. But what do we got? They got Spicy,
Sweet Treats, and then the Diversions.
Yep.
So I was very greedy and got one in all three.
Wonderful, congratulations! That's really wonderful. So excited. So, what are your tips for writers who are looking to, be able to do short stories?
The short stories are hard because your words are precious.
Right.
So you can't waste them. So you've got to be really tight. So I cheat.
Do you? Do tell.
I find it easy if the people know each other.
Right.
So like friends to lovers, or enemies to lovers, so that you've got to start right at the point of what's the possible change.
Right.
So if they already know each other, because you've only got 3,000 words to get through all the beats, got to do all the beats, got to good meet, fall out, get back together again kind of thing. I think I've missed a beat.
Yep. Yeah, it's all
Look
right.
it up.
We're not teaching them everything.
You've got all the words.
Do everything.
It just makes it easier.
Yeah.
So you can just focus on that particular scene. So go with an easy occupation that no one needs to have extensive things. Keep the description simple.
Right, yeah. And so if they've got a theme, because the RWA ones have themes each time, how integral is that to the actual short story?
I have seen in the judging that if you don't have an integral, you might lose marks.
Yes.
You've got to really think of how you can incorporate it and make it work for you.
Yeah. So like lipstick was in the spicy bites. How did you incorporate that into your story?
Opening scene that she is in the lift, she's contemplating the fact it's the best conference ever, and it hadn't even started because she had had a big night. And just as the lift doors are about to close, the arm comes through, white shirt, cuff up, and there is her telephone number written in lipstick on his arm. And it was like, but it's the wrong number. And she thought she was never going to see him again. And so then that short story is set over one day at a conference where he is trying to persuade her to have a date.
Oh, gorgeous.
So the lipstick is about writing numbers, and she also puts it on a few times.
Yeah,
But it's alternate use of lipstick.
Now tell us about the Diversions one. What did you write about there?
Okay. Well, I had to write. You had to write someone who is underrepresented in the community, and so I went with a man in a wheelchair who had recently had lost the ability to walk and lost his confidence with it, and was just hiding out. And it was because his girlfriend had rejected him because he had lost the ability to walk.
Yeah.
And he's a jeweler, so he took my female character's parents' wedding rings, who had died recently in a car accident, and turned them into a piece of jewelry. And I break my own rules in this story because I like to keep it to like almost one scene in a short story, because you don't have a lot of words, and normally it's either a day or a couple of hours, but almost literally one room. But in this one, it was set over a couple of days because he had to make the piece of jewelry. So it was tricky. But if you can keep it into one room, one scene, or one room and over a period of time. I once wrote a short story where they were flatmates. And so it was one room over about 4 hours.
Wow.
And a tub of ice cream.
And a tub of ice cream. Oh, how exciting.
Used appropriately.
Okay, and just on the honey, tell us a little bit about your honey one.
I did it. We have beehives in our house.
Do you? Oh, how exciting.
So my husband's been procuring honey for years. And so I had all these honey stories. But I wrote 2, and one of them was rejected, so judges don't always get it right.
We're putting that on the internet, everybody.
And so I set one in the markets, and the other one that got rejected was he was an apiarist. But it was just easy to write in one scene. The man had a set honey, and the female was a artist that hand drew cards, and they had gone to school together. Yep. And she hadn't seen him in 10 years.
Yeah. So it's kind of like important that they have a past either together somehow. They kind of almost need to know each other. They don't have to, but
in my diversions, they didn't know each other.
Yeah, okay.
But so they were forced into this working relationship, where she was really keen and he was keen, but she didn't see him.
Right.
For 3/4 of the story, because he was all on phone and email. Because he was too scared for her to see him in a wheelchair.
Yes. So, Romance Writers of Australia Anthology, lipstick, honey, rings. Is it circles? It's circles. It's circles. Okay, now, last thing. If people want to find out more about you and your creative writing, your writing, romance writing, where do they go on social media?
So, Instagram is Jacinta Peachey Writes. My Jacinta Peachey Writes Facebook page is a little bit boring. Go to Insta.
Go to Insta. Yeah, stay on Insta.
Or Google me. You might even find my Facebook, my website.
Awesome.
And I come up on Amazon. How cool is that?
It comes up on Amazon. So go to Amazon, download the books, or buy them in print. Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Alana.